Cooking Today is brought to you by Food Lion.
When you think of Thanksgiving sides, our next guest wants you to think simple and healthy. It's a cooking philosophy that's earned him some big-name clients in the sports world. The most recent one, 11-time Olympic medalist Brian Lochte. We welcome Glenn Lyman.
Hey,
Glenn,
Ramona.
good morning.
Good morning. Great to be back here. This is awesome.
How do you wind up cooking for so many awesome athletes?
I guess, I don't know. My number's not even in the phone book. So word of mouth, I think, is the best. But, you know, everyone's got to eat, though. You know, and this time it's Thanksgiving. So this is funny, one holiday where we spend months and months and months getting ready for the biggest meal of our life. And we do research, and we get recipes, and we go shopping, we prepare. And that's over in like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And everyone eating, they're done too.
But one of the things that you specialize in, and I think this is why so many athletes love you, you make great tasting dishes that are also healthy. So what's, let's say, a healthier spin on grandma's green bean casserole?
Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today. So I got some green beans we went and got today. We do all our holiday shopping at BJ's Wholesale Club, and I always get stuck in the produce department. And I look at the seasonal produce and the sweet potatoes and the crisp green beans. And you get a good green bean, it's got to make a little snap when you break it. It's got to be a real good one too. So we're just not going to add all the heavy, thick stuff. Like you look, and don't get me wrong, turkey and gravy is awesome. Stuffing is awesome, but you have to balance it out a little bit.
Right.
So get one thing on the table that's going to brighten up the table. You don't want to go to sleep right after you eat, right? You got to
stay awake for
watch
the game.
halftime or something.
Yeah.
It'll be really good too. So let's get started here. I'm going to cook some steamed green beans and some citrus sea salt.
Okay.
And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add these right to some boiling salted water. And these are just clean that tough end off the stem of a green bean. And then everything else you can just leave whole too. So we're gonna boil these things probably just about 2 to 3 minutes. And then when we get these things just crisp tender, we're gonna put them in some cold ice water to cool them off.
Okay, so first the boiling hot water and then the ice water.
We're going to shock them right in that ice water. They're going to keep a nice green color and keep the nutrients, and their flavor is going to be awesome. Because you want it to be snappy, not mushy like the green bean casserole you're talking about. Which is still okay, too. But meanwhile, we're making some sweet potatoes while those are cooking. So if you want to help me with this is going to be fun.
All right.
All right, so I got some sweet potatoes, and I cut them in. You can either do 4, like quarters, or 6. If you get a big fat one like this, cut in 6 wedges. If you get a little skinny one like this, you cut it in 4. You try to make them uniform size so they cook
evenly. And I see you don't take the skin off.
No, skin's good for you.
Okay.
Yeah, eat it all. Eat it all. So get a pinch of that kosher salt right there.
Okay.
I'm going to hold this while you do this, and we'll work together.
And kosher salting.
All right, now see that cinnamon you got there? You can put that all in.
All of it?
Yeah, we're going to a little spice.
Okay.
And then this is a little G. Cook's Creole Soul.
Oh.
Take a sniff.
What's in here?
No, don't smell. You might sneeze on camera. There's all kinds of fun stuff. Get a good pinch of that.
Just
we need
a good pinch of it?
Yeah, so we got some heat, we got some sweet from the potatoes.
Heat and sweet?
And then olive oil. So we don't need all that butter and all those marshmallows and all that syrup and everything.
No marshmallows.
No. And then how about some fresh thyme? So we're going to add some herbs, and we get flavors from everywhere. And like I said before, we talked in the show that the stems from this thyme, it's got a little smoke and a little bit of flavor right to our food while you cook it. So we're just going to mix this up really nice.
I'm glad I didn't have to do that part.
You want to try?
It would have been all over the floor. All over the floor.
That's real good. Okay.
Okay.
And we take the sweet potatoes, and we're just going to arrange them right on a platter on a sheet pan, and we're going to cook them at 400 degrees in the oven in probably about 30 to 40 minutes. And we're only going to flip them just one time because we want to get crisp on one side. I'm going to leave them in here for a few minutes while I finish these beans. Okay, so we got our green beans that have been blanched here for just 2 to 3 minutes. See how bright green they are? And we're going to put these right in that ice water. And like I said, that's going to keep the nutrients, going to keep the color, keep the crispness.
And then how long do we let them rest in the ice water?
Well, this is a fun one. So probably just about 1 to 2 minutes is all you have to do, and then you can drain it in a colander.
Okay.
And then you can do, this is a great one to do the day ahead on Thanksgiving. You can do it, 2 days might be too much, but 1 day ahead would be great. Get them in the ice bath, drain them off, and then wrap them in a paper towel and put them in the refrigerator overnight. And then real quick, right before you're going to eat, you can just put them in the pan and cook them up. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with these right now.
Okay.
So we got a hot pan. And then we got our green beans we already blanched. These are the ones that have been sitting overnight for Thanksgiving dinner, too.
Okay.
We're going to put these right in the hot pan. Perfect.
And that was just olive oil, a couple of tablespoons?
Just a couple tablespoons of olive oil, a little bit of butter wouldn't be bad. If you want to make it super light, you don't even need it. A little G. Cook's citrus sea salt. Want to take a smell of that?
Yeah.
Got lemon
How can we get hold of your spices?
gcooks.com.
Okay.
Check it out. Call Colleen, she has some of her.
And whether it's your citrus sea salt or your Creole seasoning, what are some other things you can use them on?
Citrus sea salt's great on every vegetable, and even some light seafood if you want to put that on.
Okay.
Creole sole, any kind of roast chicken, it's my favorite, rotisserie chicken, grilled pork tenderloin, vegetables for sure, which is what we're going to do today.
Okay.
So
we need to wrap this up. What more do we need to do?
We need to eat some sweet potatoes. Why don't you hand me a bowl right there? I'll make you a nice plate.
All right. If you'd like these recipes, they're at wcnc.com/Charlotte Today. And if you don't have access to a computer, just send us a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we'll make sure you get the recipes in time for Thanksgiving.
The final touch, just a little bit of lemon zest.
Ah.
It's going to be perfect. And remember, these are already cooked through, so we don't have to worry about anything except warming them right back up. Dare you try?
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving, Ramona.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. These are every bit as wonderful as I thought they would be.
Right? You're going to stay away for that whole game now.
I don't need marshmallows.
No marshmallows. Save those for s'mores.
Quinn, thank you so much.
Oh, it's awesome. Thank you.
Okay, I still struggle with my cooking skills. That's no secret. Having never really learned when I was younger because my mom was really impatient. But now there's a new place in Charlotte just for kids to learn. Here's Davy Sutton with more.